Hi, I'm just Mike. Today I want to talk a little bit about this delayed resignation program on the federal government. Before I start that, let me talk a little bit about my job and some of the stuff that we do. Before I do that, let's look at this fishing boat that's coming in. It's kind of cool looking. It's coming into park. Coming from Tangier, probably. Alrighty. Alright, so let me start over. I'm just Mike. And today, I want to talk a little bit about our delayed resignation program that was emailed to us from HR, all federal employees. And before I start on that program, let me just say this. I've seen a lot of things on the news where they say federal employees are teleworking more than they're actually going into work. Something like 6% of the workforce was only going in. And I don't know if I can believe that number. It might be true. It's not true for me and the people I work with. So I work in the satellite operations branch of NESDIS, and we deal with the weather satellites. We have 4 crews, 8 people on each crew, so 32 people, and we're there 24/7. We're there if it snows out, if it's a hurricane, we're there all the time. During the pandemic, when everyone went home, everything shut down, we were there. We worked throughout the pandemic. When the government shuts down for furloughs, we're not allowed to do that. We have to work. So we're there 24/7 all the time. So it's a little insulting when I hear people talking about federal employees teleworking all the time. Not everyone. A lot of people do. And I don't know the numbers, but I know none of us in the operations branch do. So I just want to get that out of the way right away. Having said that, so we get this email and it says you got to notify them by February 6th. And if you do, you can resign and get paid up until September 30th. So if I did that, I'm eligible to retire. I'd be 60. I'd have my time in. Now, with FERS, the Federal Retirement Program, if you retire before 62, you get your high 3 salary times the amount of years you're in times 1%. If you stay till 62, it's your high 3 times your time in times 1.1%. And I know that 1.1% doesn't seem like much more, but when you multiply, like I'll have 44 years in, that 1.1% turns into almost 50 years. It's 48.4 or something like that. So it's just a matter of if I did this early, I get more time. It's almost like the Social Security thing. You take Social Security at 62, you get more time. You wait till 70, you get more money. Well, if I retire at 60, I get less money. But, those extra couple years of go years or slow go years, I could travel. Think about it. These next 7 months, I'd be getting paid. I could travel around the country. I could do a YouTube channel just on traveling on vacation while I'm getting paid by the government. How fantastic would that be? But in the long run, it's about $1,000 a month less that I'll get. So that's a big decision. It's a huge decision I've got to make. Tell me what your thoughts are. What do you think I should do? Everybody, I really need to know some opinions because this really has been bothering me. I think it bothers me more that people think that everyone's teleworking. I know the air traffic controllers aren't. They have to be there. We're what they call emergency essential personnel. If we're not there, satellites fail, they fall from the sky. There's bad things that can happen, and you rely on your weather data. We also do search and rescue missions that that come from SARSAT. There's a lot of good things that we do, and it just seems like it put down the federal employees. So anyway, give me your thoughts, comments. Tell me what you think about this situation. I'm going to tell you one bonus thing real quick, because this is bothering me too. Since I'm talking about bothering me, how come every time I go to Walmart, every time I go to pull into a spot, there's a grocery cart there? Why can't people put their groceries carts back in the little spots that they're supposed to? They're probably 10 feet away from you. Just walk them back. You put your groceries in your car, you walk your cart to where it's supposed to be put, and then you leave. Why leave it in the spot next to you? God, that makes me so mad. Anyway, I'm just Mike, and that was my take on several things. Have a great day.